This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I am delighted to be here helping you with playing the guitar. In this quick answer episode, I am going over playing the D minor major 7th chord. So this is a great chord. We're just going to go ahead and learn all about it. I'll first explain the chord and then I'll jump into some voicings. If you just want the voicings, take a look over there, the right side of the board, or skip ahead in the lesson to where I go over that part. Okay, so D minor major 7th, these are abbreviated as minor major, but this is a minor major 7th chord. What does that mean? Well, let's see. So it's got the notes D, F, A, and C sharp. D, F, A, C sharp. So these notes come right out of the D melodic minor scale. They come out of some other minor scales as well, but the ascending melodic minor scale is a perfect place to look at this. So the melodic minor scale is just like the major scale, only it has a flatted third. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that flat 3 is the defining factor. So the D is the first step of that scale, F is that flatted third, A is the 5th, and C sharp is the 7th. Flatted third is compared to the major scale. So D, F sharp, D. If it was D, F sharp, A, C, it'd be a major 7th chord, but it's D, F, so natural, minor third instead of the major third, A, C sharp. So D is known as the root. It's the foundational pitch. It's the one that the chord is named for. It's the starting pitch of the scale. It's the pitch that everything is built above in the chord. So it's the root. F is that minor third. That's what this first word in the minor major 7th means. It means that we have a minor third. It's what gives us that minor sound instead of the major sound. If it was major third, it would be a major chord. It's a minor third, so it's a minor chord. Then we have the perfect 5th, which is in most major and minor 7th chords, so we're okay. That's normal, but the C sharp is the other defining factor. That's what the second major means. It means that we have a major 7th in this chord instead of a minor 7th. If it was a minor 7th, the chord would sound different. So here we have the F, A, C sharp is a major 7th chord. That is the defining aspect of this minor chord. If it was C natural, the chord would sound different. So that C sharp major 7th is what gives us that major 7th, the minor major 7th sound. What does this look like with a chord symbol? Where we're going to have the root, so the D note, and then we're going to have something telling us it's minor, like a minus sign or a lowercase m. Then we have something telling us we have the major 7th. So we have the 7, and right in front of the 7, we have to have a triangle or a capital letter M, or maybe MAJ, though that really would make that chord symbol be really long. But we have something telling us it's a major 7th. If it was just the 7 and no triangle or no capital M, then it's a minor 7th chord, and so that's something different. You can check out the quick answer video on those chords if you need help with those. So let's look at the shapes. Now we can take these 4 pitches and spread it out and sort of voice this chord in different ways. So here's some great ways. Right in first position. Sort of like if you take that A minor shape, if you know A minor, and move everything 1 string higher, we've got the D minor major 7th. So index goes 1st fret, 1st string. Middle goes 2nd fret, 3rd string. Ring goes 2nd fret, 2nd string. Open D string, we don't play the low ones. This has the root, the 5, the 7th, and the 3rd. That's how that's voiced. Great way to play D minor major 7th. We also have some bar chord or movable chord options. Let's look at the one over here on the right side of the board first. So we have a D note at the 5th fret of the 5th string. I can play there, I can mute the top string, or I can bar it. So I can either play this as a bar chord or just omit the top string and play the inside 4. But I've got my index finger there at the 5th fret. The reason this is a D minor major 7th is because that note is a D. So with our movable shapes, that's the defining factor on which version we're playing. We take our middle finger and go 1 into the next fret, and our ring finger also into that same fret. So in this case, fret 6, middle finger and ring finger on strings 3 and 2, and then pinky goes 2 frets higher onto that 4th string, and we get a D minor major 7th. So this goes root, 5, 7, flat 3. Now with this one, if I want to play over and bar over and have that top string in there, I can, and that just adds the 5th. But I can also just play it on the inside 4. I do it both ways, just kind of depends. So that's the 5th string option. Let's look at a 6th string option. We have a D at the 10th fret on the 6th string. I can put my middle finger there, and then in that same fret I can bar over with my index either just the 2nd and 3rd strings, or I can also do the 1st string if I want to. I don't always do that, but you can if you want to. And then ring finger goes 1 fret higher at the 11th fret, and I got a D minor major 7th. So root, 7, flat 3, 5, and then I have the option of that root again on the top string. If you don't like that fingering, you're like, yikes! You can put your index finger here instead, and then middle and ring, stack them in, and then bring your pinky back 1 fret higher. So index, middle, ring, pinky. That's another way you can play that. And then of course in that one, we would just mute that top string. So those are great ways to play the D minor major 7th chord. Sometimes I can grab it. That's sort of the way I demonstrated it at first. It's not on the board. It's a little harder to grab and probably a little less likely to be the one you want to use. But if I put my pinky finger on that 5th fret of the 5th string, and then my middle on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and then my index bars over at the 2nd fret on the 2nd and 3rd strings, and then I mute the top string, I get a D minor major 7th. That one's a little bit of a stretch for the hands, so I didn't write that on the board. Probably not your first choice, but since I used that as a demonstration at the beginning, I thought I'd sort of explain that there at the end. Okay, so there's D minor major 7th. I hope that helps. If you need help with other chords on this quick answer series, there are lots of explanation videos for the different types of chords that we run into when we're playing the guitar. Have fun, take care, we'll see you again.
If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.